This is the Old Musician's Blog, number 13. I think I'll take a seat over here by the garden today. There's the chicken shack. That's where I keep a lot of stuff. You know, tools and stuff like that. Anyway, it's a good musical week coming up. I've got 4 gigs coming up tonight. Martino's, Wednesday. That's Monday tonight. Wednesday will be at the bakery, and Friday there's the Allen at the 107-year-old woman's birthday party. And then in the evening, there's singing, Jenica singing with Stardust at the Belfiore, very fancy winery. Oh, look, there's, see that pile of rocks there? That's old Rocket, our old cat that died, and I buried her there. She was a good old cat, liked to talk a lot. Anyway, yeah, you know, musicians, they're no strangers to the Jane, you know. He's bound to come in contact with it, and you know, I don't see it so much anymore because we're older and people aren't, you know, looking for that so much anymore. And but the fact of it is that the Green Lady there has been an amazing panacea, cure-all for all kinds of different aches and pains in my own life, and what's interesting is that I found it to be self-limiting, in the sense that, you know, like if we're baking, well, the thing is, you know, we don't smoke anything anymore, so that's out of the question. But if we happen to be baking, you know, and you know, you eat a whole cookie, it's like, whoa, that's like too much for days, you know. But what I find is that, and I don't want to do it again after that because it takes too long to recover, you know, but what I find is that if I take a little bit, I call it like a maintenance dose. It's it's a very small amount, and not enough to really affect your ability to do anything. And it just seems to take away a lot of the nerve and musculatory issues that one has in aging. And for me, I think it's given me at least a second life on the music go around, and enabled me to work on my piano and my bass and everything else, you know, much more. Anyway, so last year when my wife came back with a couple of Green Ladies, you know, we put them in the pots there. You see those 2 pots there, and grew a little bit, and that kind of set us on a kind of experimental journey of what it was like. And this year, you know, because it's legal now and everything, well, I'll probably make another try at it. And what I've done, I'll go in the garden and show you. What I've done is I've dug these holes. See, pretty good size holes. This hole like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line it with brown paper sacks, which we have around, and then fill it up with good dirt, and try see if they'll like that, if they'll like to grow like that. And then, you know, it's quite a bit of work, but I found, you know, I've never been a gardener, but I found that I quite like it, especially now that you know, there's some other interest besides vegetables. But actually I grow vegetables too. Here, this is my plot, would be for beans and peas, and then probably over there we're gonna, in the corner there, have sunflowers and some tomatoes someplace. So it's gonna be, you know, while I'm out here watering, I might as well do all of that. Anyway, so I'm quite enjoying this whole process, and it's I like being outside, and I think the outdoors of the the ability to take in the light of outdoors, the sky, the blue of the sky, and the way it reflects off of branches and leaves, and that way that comes into the specter of your eyes, of your eyeballs, that actually has an effect of of healing and connecting you to the universal source of energy.